Hi, I'm Troy. I'm going to do the story. It's going to be a story like you never heard before. Please watch. I hope you enjoy. I'll do it as fast as I can. It goes like this. This story starts in a small town in the country. I don't know what to say, but a man moved to town to an experiment through the government, some would say. Radio waves, familiar spirits, what will you see? What becomes from a group of kids for 15 years as they did run and play. On the run they were. On the run they did say, nobody to know, nobody to see, nobody to understand. Were there radio waves? Were there birds, dogs, the wind? Did it speak? Did it speak again and again? These kids roamed the town, rampaging through, with their voice screaming so loud it would get, and then it would go away. Right when you thought it was done, boom, there it was again. Now in this small town, these kids acted like they were others. Nobody knows if they believed they were or not. Some say a man with telepathy got into them. When things went bad, he preached through the kids, the birds, and prayed through the wind, is what they did say, some. And some not to know, but to feel the pain that sets in from false accusations and to claim. Throughout the town, nobody know what to do. 15 years later, as they rampaged, the wind grew strong, and it blew and it blew. The wind was a prayer within, and spoken, God, send your wrath upon this town. Just for a few minutes, send a tornado tomorrow. And as tomorrow came, there was a tornado. Through the sky, same side of town, in the field where no one got hurt, as asked. The kids didn't understand, and the kids, they weren't no more. But the drinkers did. See, the kids, the bird and the wind, preach sometimes. They thought the man had telepathy. They thought it was his mind. Or just the kids said so. Anyway, it took a strange twist beyond the town in the government and what we did see. No one could stop them. No one could find them. No one knew thee. So, as they looked and looked again, the army came as the town was paranoid already, or just disgusted in life and not understanding. So confused everyone was. The man with telepathy too, or they say. The army gathered around the town as people saw their suits were on, just to flush them out and let them think. They knew they were already stalking, terrorizing, harassing, and disorderly conduct and disturbing the peace. They knew trouble was there. But the army came to stop. They tried to tell them, we let you go. Just stop and grow. Grow up. You're still kids. And it's sad to say. But as they came through the town, nobody knew what to think. Nobody knew what to do. A government takeover is what they thought to be. So it turned into the wild, wild west. In the year 2000 some. The cowboys in the houses, for this was a small country town, they were shooting at the army. The army was shooting back, but many, many soldiers died, for the townsmen were inside. Ambushed they were by them. But the kids, the birds, the wind spoke, saying, this is how it did begin. They're looking for us, and they're listening to the wind. And a soldier yelled, he's not lying, that's why we're here. Nobody can find, nobody can see, nobody, but we have weary. As they figured out, the wind called upon a dog that spoke. See, the birds and the dogs and the wind, they spoke. The birds and the dogs learned our language as they could see. And the wind called for the townsmen to come out with the army and search for the birds. Were going to scour the sky and find the kids. With the dogs will hunt, but not hunt to kill. And the dogs, the birds, the wind, the army, and the townsmen went about as the birds shuffled through the sky. The wind speaking out into a cornfield they were. When the birds saw, the dogs knew. Telepathy did they have? The dogs out into the country around the kids, surrounding them. 45 minutes it took with the wind, the birds, the dogs, the kids, the army, and the townsmen. So they were caught, and the story was almost done. But to say, did he have telepathy? Was it radio waves? But we know the kids, familiar spirits, were within. This life, how could you project a few kids, a bird, a dog, and the wind could portray and start into a war? For just 3 to 4 kids. Ask yourself that and end this story as you will. That is a story you'll never hear or never ill. Thank you.